BBQ or bust reaction videos. If you ever think you're going to see me done up like you will sometimes in these videos, you're out of your mind. It's never, ever, 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 ever going to happen. You know, right now I'm training for a half Ironman. I'm going to light myself. Hold on. I'm going to add a light because I'm a professional. There we go. I'm training for a half Ironman. It's in like 6 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. It's soon. It's really soon. And I take so many showers and I'm just exhausted. Not in a bad way though. It's like it's so different than marathon training. I love it. I'm having so much fun. I'm having really fun training. I'm really nervous about race day. I think that's an accurate way to say that. Hi, if you don't know who I am and you're like, what the is going on? My name's Kelly Roberts. I'm the founder of the Badass Lady Gang. I'm the creator of the Badass Lady Gang. We're a buy and for women's running community. I'm a running coach. Come train with us. We have a team that you can join for a month to get access to a training plan. And then also, if you want like a month of coaching calls to help you adapt it to fit you, and you can ask all your questions, you can join for a month. You can join for 2 months. You can join for many months. You can join annually and save money. You can get a running plan from us, one that won't overtrain you. You can join our functional movement, functional yoga platform if you're just looking for strength work and yoga. You can find the Run Selfie Repeat podcast, which I think by the time this comes out, we'll be back, which is very exciting, once a week. Okay, I did the math. There are like hundreds of these videos. I think there's like 250 something videos, which means if I upload a video every single day from here on out, we will go all the way through March, which is nuts, March 2024. So I think that might be the move. I think I'm just going to like record a couple at a time and then like put them in my back pocket so that I can like release them every single day. So watch this BQ or Bust journey with me, this 3-4 year long journey. It starts in 2016. We're on episode 37. So should we do it? Let's get into it. I feel like I've been talking too much and you're like, play the video, ma'am. Ma'am, play the video.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First of all, so sorry about these being so late the last couple of days.
Oh,
When I was in Canada, it was
apologizing.
madness.
Was
So
it?
getting these up every single day was the biggest pain in my you
It
know
was.
what.
It
You don't
was.
even know. Second of all,
Look at that
things have been
room.
crazy in Kellytown.
Yeah, they have.
Turns out our beautiful
Still.
landlord is not renewing our lease that ends in 12 days.
Yep.
So I'm going to be homeless. So if you want to live with me,
Yeah.
let me know and I'm going to come
Oh,
live
this
with you.
sucked. I had this much dollars to my name. I had no money to move. I was in Canada when my roommates texted me that we had bed bugs. And I like wasn't living with friends. I was living with people that like we found online. So like we were all friendly, but like we weren't friends. And they were texting me, one, that we had bed bugs, and that two, they like were sassy maybe with the landlord. And he was like, we're not renewing the lease. So I was like, what do I do? I'm living paycheck to paycheck. I don't have a savings account. What do I do? And you'll find out what I do. But I was
In the meantime, I'm just
capital P
freaking out
privileged.
packing up my room. So take a good look because we're not going to be here anymore. Now, today's vlog is going to be kind of all over the place, so
Oh.
bear with me. First of all, I totally and completely just cut out one of my runs from this
Oh my God, look at
weekend,
that hard
so let's
drive. I
just
still
take
have
a
it.
second to put that guy in there.
What are these whiteboards?
Ready? Cue Freddy's run. We are here.
Oh, we're in
Summit is
Canada.
happening. I have to run 6.2 miles.
Oh,
Why 6.2 miles, Josh?
am I running in Tom Ford sunglasses?
That's where we're staying. All right, let's get this over with.
I am. I was just thinking about those sunglasses yesterday. I was like, what happened to them? Did they get stolen?
So
I love those sunglasses. I had them for like a decade.
supposedly there's a lake.
Oh, the Juno bra.
Water. So I asked these guys in a Jeep where the beach was, and they told me to follow this road.
So, oh my God, look at this video. There's no image stabilizer.
Certain depth.
And it's in a water case, which is why it's like...
Yay, Canada.
Listen, making video content back in the day was really effing
Hollywood
hard.
Trails. Where am I?
I found a map. Oh, this is nice.
Bluff Road.
Hey Siri, how do I read a map?
How do you map north? How do you know which way is north?
She's almost
go
a
that
decade
way,
older and something's never
because I
changed.
came from that way.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Ish.
Just do that.
Let's go that way.
Yeah. Why not?
I'm about 1.5
Oh, I love my
miles in.
hair color.
There's a frog.
I would still react
Look
like
at it.
this.
It's a frog.
Wildlife.
All right. We have to beat the rain. We gotta get back.
Why? I bet it felt good. I don't remember what the weather was like. I feel like it was like cold,
Let's see if
not
we can
cold, but
beat
like
this rain.
delicious.
There are wild turkeys.
Oh, wildlife.
Look.
I can't see, Cal. That GoPro is.
Ah,
Oh, yes, we can see.
almost
Kind of. If you
ran
like look
over a
really
turkey.
close. I ran over a turkey? I don't think so.
I'm done. That was fun.
Oh,
So much wildlife
easy.
in Canada. I seriously needed that trip away to be with amazing people, but
It was so fun.
things
Canada
were
was so
absolutely nuts
fun.
while I was gone, and I didn't have any service, and it just like the timing was awful.
That's true. Pokemon Go
luckily,
drained my.
My November Project friends are like understanding and caring and just listened and were there for me. So thanks for them. But a lot of people.
Oh, look. You can see
who
that I
talked to at November
subscribed to
Project Summit
premium. I pay the
didn't
money.
know that I hadn't been running for a really long time,
Oh.
which was kind of mind-boggling to me because I feel like I'm really open about that. But
yeah, because everyone is so obsessed with you,
I wanna
Kelly, and
talk about the
everyone's
reason why I
watching
started
all
running.
that you do.
Ready?
Look at this whiteboard. What? I was desperate. Yeah.
Things
it's
in my
true.
life had just totally and completely self-destructed. Like we're talking
I wouldn't say that.
diet problems. I was
A little
having a really hard
dramatic.
time moving forward from my brother's loss.
That's true.
And I had this 9-to-5 job that I just wasn't into. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, so I would come home and sit on
That's
the couch,
true.
watch
I
Real
guess I was
Housewives,
really
and
depressed.
snack. And I could feel myself falling into old habits, and I was terrified that I was going to gain a lot of weight again. And so I hadn't slept the night before.
Nothing like a
And
little
it's
diet culture
Thanksgiving
and fat
I
phobia.
really missed my
Live
brother.
just
My
like
sister was in New York.
motivating
I was
my every
somewhere
move.
alone, and the gym was closed. And normally I'd gotten in the habit that when
This is
I
so
was
hard to
really
watch.
sad or if I was really upset, I would go spin. But I couldn't.
Yeah, you know, work out and numb your feelings.
So,
oh my gosh,
the
look at my
only thing I could
look at
do
my
was
phone.
Go for a walk. So I put on my
You
shoes.
can see how I'm watching
and I thought,
myself.
I'm gonna go for a run. So I take off.
Yep.
And I get to the end of my street, and I'm out of breath. I
Yep.
literally felt like I was dying, so I had to walk.
I was so
So I
mad.
walk, and then I would run like a light post until I would just run until I can't run anymore. And then
Yeah.
I would walk. It was 5 a.m. So my sister was texting me because she was at the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, and she knew I wasn't sleeping. And I told her I'm on a run, and she's like, "How far?" And I'm like, 3 miles. And she's like, "How long did it take you?" And I'm like, "An hour and a half."
Yeah, it took me forever because I stopped and sat down and cried.
But I remember when I got home,
I had a really tough day.
I felt like a tiny bit lighter. Like I felt like I was carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders.
Yeah, I did.
And I kind of felt like this teeny tiny little I feel like I can.
And I felt exhausted and could go to bed.
So I decided to do it the next day, and I kept doing it, and I kept doing it, and I kept doing it. And a week goes by, and I'm still doing it. And then a month goes by, and I'm able to run I can run 2 or 3 miles without stopping, and I felt amazing. Like I would tell anyone who would listen to me.
I would. I still do. It's my
and
job now. I'll tell all of you about my runs all the time.
I'm gonna go run 3 miles. And I think I would run the 3 miles in 45 minutes, but it was a big deal to me.
It was a big deal. It still is.
I ran my first half marathon on a whim. I was totally unprepared.
Very true.
The furthest I'd run was 5 or 6 miles.
Yeah.
I was in Hawaii, and my best friend Irene texted me, and she said, "Do you want to run this half marathon this weekend because my mom doesn't want to do it? It's at Disneyland." And I was like, "There's no way I can do that." And she was like, "I think you can." And for some crazy reason, Irene was like, "Try to run for 2 hours on Wednesday." And
this genuinely happened.
And if you can do it, you'll be good.
And it was so hot.
Literally, the week of my first half marathon, I ran for 2 hours.
Nuts.
I ran 11 miles.
That's nuts and so stupid and so I can't believe I didn't get hurt.
It was the most ludicrous and crazy thing you could ever do the week of your first half marathon.
Totally. But I was in amazing shape. Amazing shape. I mean, totally I worked out like a true crazy person. I was not taking care of myself.
Marathon was actually the hardest thing I've ever done. Second hardest. The hardest thing was my first marathon. That was
I would say
levels
the
of
hardest
it.
thing you've ever done is survive the loss of your
But
brother, Kelly
I
Roberts.
actually remember like miles 11 and 12. Like I actually wanted to quit. I almost walked off the course.
I did. This is true.
It was like every single step was like
I was
a
genuinely about to
battle
stop.
between, you know, like just stop. You'll have another try. You can't do this. But for some crazy reason, some girl, she was doing Team in Training, which is a charity program, an
Purple
amazing
shirt.
charity program.
Go
She
team.
runs up to me and she's like, "I'm really struggling. This is my first half
She doesn't really
marathon,
run
but
up
I've
to
been
me.
running
She
for
like
like
locked
5
eyes with
months.
me
Can
because
we
we were
run
like
together?"
stride for
And
stride.
I was like, "Absolutely, like I'm struggling." So we ran together for a while and we just supported each other. And I remember
Kind
crossing
of
the finish
talked.
line just thinking like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I just did that."
Look at how bad my acne is.
Who
Oh,
is
I
this
had the
person
worst
that
acne my
can
entire life
run
until I got
a
acne. I
mile
still have
at
bad acne, but
11:13.1?
Accutane really helped when I was 2 years from
And
now,
it
probably
really
like
was like the
2019.
beginning turning point for what I was going through. I don't think I really
I
like
had something to be
found
proud of.
myself until I ran my first marathon. I should say survive. I ran parts of it, but I definitely like my first marathon was all about surviving. But
Why am I so soft spoken?
running my first half
I
marathon
feel like I'm like talking like this.
really just taught me.
She's such a baby. Look at her. She's so
Young
little.
boys, listen to this.
No,
Sometimes this
your heart and your gut
is
have to be in the
infinitely
picture
more
too.
important. Because you're
Oh
so
my
much
God. I thought
stronger
I
than
was
you
so tan.
think.
That was a tan line, but it's the
And had I listened to this, like
the
I would have
window
quit, and who knows what would
on
have
my
happened.
shoulder.
I really truly believe it's not about how badly you want something. It's just about
How hard you want
hard
to.
you're willing to
Yeah.
either work for it or push through pain and discomfort for it.
Or ask for help.
That's something I really truly
Kelly
believe.
Roberts.
I think sometimes some things are going to be so much harder and more intimidating and scarier than and they won't feel possible.
What a cutie.
The only way you'll fail is if you fail to try.
I still believe that. Stand by it
Believe me.
1,000%.
So take that into consideration when you're working towards goals
I will, Kelly.
or when you're looking at your life and things start to feel impossible or intimidating or scary. You can do anything.
Oh.
You just have to believe in yourself.
Oh my God, I'm going to cry.
Daily vlogs back on track. I'm home until next week when I go to Boston. Then I'm back for 2 weeks.
Why do I go to
and
Boston?
Then I go to California. So this month is a huge month. Let's get after it. It's Tuesday. It is Trek Tuesday. We got this.
Do I run? No? Oh, I'm trying really, really hard to watch these. Like, where to go? There I am. Trying really hard to like not talk over myself because I'm so uncomfortable watching this. I don't know why. I hate watching myself. I'm like anyone else. I do not enjoy watching myself or hearing myself. But I have enough tools in my therapy tool belt to like get through this. So I'm sorry if I talk over it, but like, God, what a cutie. It's so funny because right now I'm like very scared about my half Ironman, which is a couple weeks away. And I really am thinking back to how I felt before that first marathon. My dad drove me. I did a sprint triathlon a couple weeks ago as like a trial to see how everything works. And it was in San Diego, and my dad drove me, and he was like, God, do you remember when I drove you to your first marathon? And I told you, you know, like, you just gotta try not to die. And I was like, yeah, I do. I do remember that. Like, yeah, you do that because this, you know, sharks there. And I'm like, Dad, why? But very cute, Kelly. I really do believe the only way you fail is if you fail to try. As a perfectionist in recovery, I still, every time I try to talk myself out of this half Ironman, or I find myself telling people I don't care or that it's stupid, I'm just sliding back into so many patterns that I'm noticing, and it's wild to watch. But I'm just scared. I'm scared to fail, and I'm just scared I can't do it. Oh my God, I don't think I've ever said that out loud. Don't tell anyone. I'm scared I can't do it. We'll see what happens though. The only way you feel is if you fail to try. All right, that's all for now. Like, subscribe, head to badassladyin.com, join our online community. If you're looking for a coach, if you're looking for a community to train with, come join us. Bye, gang. Kick ass, take names.